Alright, and what are we talking about today?
Okay, so we're going to talk about just calories in versus calories out, and a bit about diet, nutrition. So, like calories in versus calories out, that's just the way it works. If you burn more calories than you consume, you're going to lose weight, and if you eat more calories than you burn, then you're going to put on weight. But anyways, the thing about it's carbs make you fat makes you fat, all this kind of crack. The bottom line is calories in versus calories out. If you know what you're eating and you're burning more than you're consuming, then you're not going to put on weight. But to be honest, the whole thing about carbs making you fat is bullshit, because, well, yeah, it is bullshit, because say if you take 100 grams of carbs and 100 grams of fat, that fat has way more calories in it than the carbs. Per gram of fat, there's 9 calories. Per gram of carbs, there's 4 calories. That's over double the amount of calories per gram. Fat has more than double the amount of calories per gram than fat has, than carbs has. 9 versus 4. So people that might eat a donut or a bit of McDonald's and be like, oh, that lad's eating carbs. Or it's this, or that's how he's getting fat. He's eating carbs. No, there's way more fat in a donut or fast food than there is carbs. If you look at the breakdown of the macronutrients, you'll find out that, and don't just look at the grams. It might say 60 grams of carbs and 30 grams of fat. You need to know that there's 9 calories per gram of fat and 4 calories per gram of carbs, before saying that carbs are making you fat. It's simple. If you were to eat just a really high carb fat diet, 80%, 90% carbs, and the rest break it protein, 10% protein, 10% fat, or you were to eat 80% fat, 10% carbs, and 10% protein, you're able to eat much larger quantities of food if you're eating a high carb diet, because there's less calories per gram. It's just that simple. And what happens is, the more you eat, you're going to get full. You're not going to want to eat that much carbs. If you just make it like loads of fruit, really high carbs, loads of starches with high carbs, sauces and vegetables and fruits, then you're not gonna go through 3 massive plates of rice or whatever. Or it's not as efficient. But at the same time, people can get slim on a high fat diet as well. The way it is, generally, if you put food high in carbs and fats together, it's going to be way tastier. Like it just is like ice cream, high carbs, high fat. It's going to be higher in fat for calories, but it still has high carbs and high fats. Ice cream, cookies, crisps, all this crap. It's fairly high in carbs and fat, so you're going to be neither keto or high carb, low fat. It's high in carbs and fat, high calories, very high calories for the quantity of food that it is, and you're just going to want to keep on eating, and you're going to get fat, because no one burns off that amount of calories. That's where tracking comes in. So if you don't have much discipline, tracking your food is definitely going to be helpful, because like, if you're just saying, oh, it's all about genetics and all this crap, and then you're eating like small amounts of food and you think you're eating nothing, but you're eating like if you're chocolate bars or sweets all day, or little things that you think have nothing in it, really high calorie, like even putting butter in your potatoes and on your bread and all that.
Even a bag of McDonald's large chips is nearly 500 calories, like, compared to if it was just potatoes.
That's it, like, like, to be honest, if you don't want to go, like, eat, if you're not, like, on a high carb or low fat diet, high carb or keto diet or whatever, that you're kind of automatically eliminating some of the calories by going high and low on one or the other, then tracking your food is definitely something that, if you want to break your negative pattern and you're overweight and you want to lose weight and you you want to get some results, not even overweight. If you want to get some results, look in this shape. Definitely track your food, because it's one sure way to eliminate the nonsense. And be honest about it. Don't be just putting down, oh, I didn't have that because that's whatever sweet. Oh, that doesn't count. Everything you consume, and measure it to the precise amount so you get in the habit, and you'll get the results. It will all come down to calories in versus calories out at the end of the day. But I'm just throwing some light on the whole carbs makes you fat.
And what about for people to say like potatoes or bread or pasta, kind of like they always cut them out and think that that's what's making them fat?
As I said, that's just per gram of carb, there's 4 calories. Per gram of fat, there's 9 calories. So what are they doing? They probably, a lot of people, I know people like this as well. Oh, it's the potatoes. They put butter on the potatoes and they're cooking it with full fat milk also. So is it the potatoes that's making you fat? Potatoes is pretty low in calories. You need to eat a huge amount of potatoes. You're never going to do that. If you eat loads of potatoes and vegetables, no cream, no butter, you need to have a huge amount of calories to get fat on it. No, huge portions to get fat. It's not that appetizing, so you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
What do they have afterwards? They might have some homemade brown bread cooked with some butter and some milk as well, and then you'll put full fat butter on top of it. I remember when we were younger that these are the type of habits that would be very, very normal in where we're from in Connemara, for example. It's the truth. But again, calories in versus calories out.
Grated cheese on your pasta.
No, but listen, you can eat whatever diet you want. You can eat fat. There's nothing wrong with eating fat. I'm saying if you stick with the calories that you're meant to eat, if you burn more calories than you consume, you're going to reach your goals and lose weight. You have to be honest about it. You can't be cheating and like have a bit of. You're only treating yourself at the end of the day. So that's all really.